Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sugar Zeus Crypto, and today with me is Viviana and Maria.
Hello, everyone.
They're gonna be helping me explain what this news is about, the Cardano Foundation, what's going on. But first things first, before we dive into what's happening in Cardano's Foundation, let's address some of the Cardano's basics first. Cardano is the name of the ecosystem of which cryptocurrency 88 and smart contract platforms are the main features. Cardano has been running its own mainnet since September 2017, but still working in progress, of which the roadmap runs through 2020. After the roadmap is completed, Cardano will be self-sovereign infrastructure layer that is governed through a liquid on-chain democracy, where stakeholders determine the course of the system. Until then, Cardano is federated by three entities: Input-Output Hong Kong, led by Charles Hoskinson, which is the CEO, is the engineering company that is building Cardano. Emergo, led by CEO Ken Kodama, is company that looks to boost the Cardano ecosystem through commercial ventures. Finally, the Cardano Foundation, led by Chairman Michael Parsons, is a non-profit organization whose mission is to include driving adoption of Cardano, growing the community, and facilitating partnership. So far, entities have been working together, each doing their own part, or have they? So
what's happening between the IOHK and the foundation entities?
IOHK is very active to achieve adoption of Cardano in African countries, but this appears to be the responsibility of the Cardano Foundation.
What's going on with Cardano Foundation Chairman Michael Parsons?
Michael Parsons, chairman of the Cardano Foundation, has been pretty much invisible to the public and appears to have done little to promote Cardano. This is one of the biggest reasons why Cardano hasn't scaled in a worldwide growth in full steam like other projects have had.
What other responsibilities the Cardano Foundation is lacking on?
Lacking on transparency, lack of ambitions to develop Cardano's ecosystem, lacking of progress and updates of the Cardano's debit card and ATMs that Cardano's Foundation has promised to deliver, lack of news of the ambassador model, which is planned to describe how the community members that are active helping the Cardano ecosystem progress may be rewarded in 88 using the funds that are controlled by the foundation for this purpose. They never share the address where the foundation 88 is stored, and unlike IOHK that has been transparent about this.
So what the Cardano community is going on this matter?
All these concerns and questions were not responded on actual forum or written in a message by the foundation. So the community members held a launch call meeting on September 18th where people could join in a Google Hangout to receive some explanation on this matter. But the chairman, Michael Parsons, did not participate, and none of the questions or concerns were actually addressed, frustrating community members. So all these bad and irresponsible behaviors from the Cardano's foundations spread through Twitter, arising more awareness to the community members across the social media.
Oh my gosh. So who is gonna stand to the Cardano Foundation Chairman Michael Parsons?
On October the 9th, a post titled Special Announcement on the Investigation of the Cardano Foundation appears on Cardano's public forum. The post was written by an account called Guardians of Cardano and describing that in 3-day time, the first batch of results of the investigation regarding the concerns over the Cardano Foundation were to be revealed. A link to the website was added, which contained a countdown timer, links to Twitter, Medium, and Reddit, as well as an email address.
So who are these guardians of Cardano? Why include a timer? Not just post the results right away. And what is this about, really?
A promise on Friday, October the 12th. The Guardians of Cardano released an open letter to the Cardano Foundation Chairman Michael Parsons. The letter was signed by 9 Cardano community members under their full names and begin with the description that the foundation hasn't responded to their attempts to communicate, hence the countdown timer, leaving them with no other option than to write a public letter. They're going on to describe the disappointments regarding the performance of the Cardano Foundation, its lack of communication, and overall transparency.
What this open letter main findings are:
Concerns regarding appointing the right persons for critical positions in Cardano's foundation. Concerns regarding the appropriate use of funds. Concerns regarding Parsons' motivation, competence, efficiency, fitness, and agenda to lead the Cardano Foundation as a chairman. Concerns regarding the integrity and rationality of the decision-making process at the foundation. More details can be found in the letter itself. The letter came accompanied by a petition that asked Parsons to consult and agree with the community and the CEO of IOHK and Emergo regarding the election of appointment of 4 irreproachable new members to the Foundation Council to resign by the time of the writing, October 22nd. The petition has been signed over 3,000 people. The Chinese community translated open letters to set up their own petition, which is also signed by 500 people.
What the IOHK and Emergo doing about this matter with the Cardano Foundation?
The IOHK and Emergo has issued an open letter almost simultaneously, pointing out similar concerns as the letter by the Guardians. It adds details that can be expected from 2 companies that work closely with the foundation, or at least have attempt to. IOHK and Emergo then asked the Foundation Council to voluntarily subject itself to the Swiss authorities for complete audit and for the results to be released to the general public. They also described that the foundation is an independent legal entity governed by its own council, meaning IOHK, Emergo, and the Cardano community cannot enforce the chairman to resign, but only to hope that the reason may persuade him to voluntarily step down.
So if Cardano Chairman Michael Parsons won't step down or resign his position, what is happening and what's going on?
The good news is that in absence of a well-functioning Cardano Foundation, IOHK and Emergo commit to take multiple actions to fill the gap, namely hiring community managers, hiring Cardano Foundation personnel directly engaged in the community management so they desire to leave the foundation, hiring an open source community manager, starting efforts in Japan to improve exchanging access and community understanding of Cardano, scaling up educational and marketing efforts, expanding the research scope includes areas originally foreseen for the foundation, starting a research agenda to design a decentralized foundation built as a decentralized autonomous organization to deploy on the Cardano computation layer.
So what are the potential implications for Cardano's future?
IOHK CEO Charles Hoskinson has confirmed several times that IOHK is fully funded to complete all planned developments until at least 2020. In his last statement, he added that due to an appreciation of Bitcoin, IOHK and Emergo are sufficiently funded to commit to additional roles as well. Due to this, the loss of access to the ICO funded and ADA allocation of the Cardano Foundation should not necessarily limit Cardano's overall development.
So that's really good news. Despite that, Cardano Foundation, it hasn't done their job responsibilities, and that the IOHK and Emergo are stepping in all the way.
Yes, that's great. It's been doing very well without the Cardano Foundation, and it's been fully funded and backed by these 2 great entities. Well funded throughout time, Cardano will emerge even with more momentum. They're still in the early stages of development. For more information on the development, check out the other videos of Cardano that I uploaded. This is Sugar Sis Crypto. We thank Viviana and Mariah for participating in this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button for the growth of this channel and support and growth of cryptocurrency. Take care and stay cryptic.